What's up, everybody? It's Hall of Heroes time again, and it feels like only yesterday that we had a Hall of Heroes, but now it's time for another one. I must have gotten so, caught up with the teasers that I forgot that it was Hall of Heroes time or something like that. Anyway, this month we have Monte the Dark Dice Magician. He's not the best unit, but he's not the worst unit either. He's a decent unit. He's like Molong, right? He does damage based on HP. However, he's got pros and he's got cons. He doesn't hurt himself in the process, but he also does random damage. So if your opponent is kind of like on the lower side of HP, you basically just don't want to use his third skill, right? Because it could wind up healing him. So it's very RNG based, but you can also combo him with the Molong to do HP based damage, which is basically pure damage. It ignores defense, right? So let's take a look at when it is. He's not, like I said, he's not the best monster or the worst monster. He's kind of in between. Where are you going to wind up? Let's take a look at his skills. Hold on. Actually, let me just do one of these. I have hotkeys for it. Anyway, let's take a look at him. Let's see what he does. First skill is the same as the other Dice Magicians. It's a random harmful effect based on what you roll with the dice. Glancing hit, defense break, and unrecoverable. Also, he has a chance to get another turn, which means he can... The same thing with the occult girls. You know how they can just... They sleep with the first skill, then they get another turn. They sleep again, they get another turn. So with these units, like the RNG, especially if you put violent runes, it can reset the violent counter, and you can just get your third skill available in the same turn more than once. So that's, violent runes are strong on everyone, but violent runes are strong on Monte the Dark Dice Magician. Dice trick, two dice. This is an AoE. Attack all enemies randomly grants unrecoverable defense break and increased chance of landing a glancing hit for 2 turns. More effects will be granted as the sum of the numbers increases. Instantly gains another turn if you get the same number, right? So he's got one of these. It's not the slow and the stun like, for example, the wind and light dice magicians are. Then we have Destiny Dice. This is the Moneymaker skill, but it's all random. He's so random. Rolls 2 dice to redistribute the HP ratio of the enemy according to the smaller number that you get on the dice. So if you get a 1 on the dice, it's going to shrink that HP down a lot, right? This also goes through Leica, and something like a combo of this and Molong is a nice combo. A combo of this and Arnold, the Fire Death Knight, is a nice combo. I don't know if people really want to build the Fire Death Knight, but it is I've seen some people build him, right, for Siege and stuff like that. But that's a combo that basically nullifies, what's-her-face? Nullifies Miho's pass. I can't believe I'd forgotten Miho's name. Oh my god. It must be 2 o'clock in the morning. It is 2 o'clock in the morning. But this is all random. Like, if you get a 5 on the number, it's going to heal the enemy, right? So 1, low HP, 5, high HP. Potentially heal if they already took some damage. Speaking of Miho, she's literally right here. What's her name? Well, you can just go one to the left, Bagel. So the nice thing about him is he is a tanky bruiser. You can rune him with just a ton of HP, and he doesn't need crit rate, he doesn't need attack power, he doesn't need any of that stuff. Accuracy is not bad on him for his first 2 skills, right? But he doesn't need any DPS stats, but he can do damage, which is kind of nice. So, so I just have him on here, speed, HP. The runes are not great. Again, this is the China server. Oh, you can't see because I didn't put the thing on, but it's China server account. This is the only thing that I have him on. But yeah, he's just tanky, and he's just tanky. Where would you use him? Where would you wind up using him, for example? Would you use him in dungeons? Giants? No. Dragons? No. I mean, this is not... Can't be used on the boss, right? So... Giants, no. Dragons, no. Necro, no. No, even with the multi-hits, you wouldn't know. TOA, it's got the second skill, but you're really not going to use it on TOA. It's you can't even use it on bosses anyway. Would you use it in arena offense? No. Would you use it in arena defense? No. Would you use it in RTA? Maybe. Maybe you might use it in RTA depending on the other units that you have with you. He used to be slightly more viable. when Mo Long was more relevant because he could just suck the HP away from Mo Long, and then like if you ruin him to go really fast, like maybe even on Swift, because I know someone that had ruined him on Swift, and he would redistribute Mo Long's HP at the beginning of the match, just as like a lulz Mo Long counter, right? But you don't really see Mo Long too much in RTA anymore. So if you're not using him in dungeons or Rift Beast, you're not using him there, you're not using him really in the like R5 or anything, where are you going to use him? Guild Wars, Guild Siege. He's a decent unit for Guild Wars and Guild Siege. That's really the only place that I use him for on this account. Every once in a blue moon, I'll take him into RTA. Sometimes he's a decent unit in RTA, especially against things like Artemil, right? Because you just suck away all the HP, ignore defense effectively, right? What else do I use him for? There's other comps that I use him against in this RTA. But yeah, for the most part, just Guild Siege. Guild Wars, Guild Siege. But let's take a look at him in action in some Guild Wars, and let's see what he can do. Okay, so we don't have any good Guild Wars going on right now, so I'm going to have to test it against my own defense. For the first team, we're going to use just a cleave. For the second team, we're going to use basically the same team. Almost mirror match it. Same identical runes. Let's see how crazy this gets, right? Let's see how crazy. Just got the first skill. Okay, they did one of those. We'll do defense breaks. We will do some of these. We will do... He's going to get wrecked. Just kidding. We'll do that. Water Pixie is going to do multi-hits. So, hopefully she... Yeah, it doesn't crit. That's what I was talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see what he can do over here. We're going to do Rock. And then we're good. Don't you even, girl. Don't you even. We got a Destiny Dice. We got a 3. Okay. So a 3. And then a Blast from Perna. And then one of those. Oh my god. And then Perna dies. Okay. And then we do one of these. And then he's gonna steal a turn when he, he's similar to Scope. Watch. Oh, we didn't kill him. Never mind. All we're showing is that like he likes to die. He likes to get stunned, and there we go. There we go. But I mean, it's RNG, right? So we did some pure damage. Let's kill Perna first, so we don't have to worry too much about it. Perna with the same runes on offense and defense. See, so we can take some hits from Perna though, and we can do a Destiny Dice on you. A little bit of damage. And then he dies. And then it doesn't matter and he just dies. Lulz. So if you guys are not familiar with the Dark Scope, the Dark Giant Warrior passive, the one we should have got, they're not going to give us that though, because it's got 3-star counterparts. So, yeah, if you're not familiar with him, he instantly steals a turn when he's going to take lethal damage. So... kind of like a Garo type thing. But yeah, anyway, I'll show you the passive. You could go see the passive yourself. I don't know why you need me to... Yeah. Yep. But anyway, that's Monte. He's okay for, like, bruisery Guild Siege teams like the one that I was just showing, right? Even though he died, the point is, he's RNG, right? So you could do, like... You could roll a 5 and do, like, almost no damage. Or you could roll, like... a 1 and almost nuke it completely down. So, not a bad unit though. I don't regret at all. I've gotten so much use out of him just in Guild Wars and Guild Siege that I don't regret building him. So, but would I use him in everything else? No, I wouldn't use him in dungeons. I really like once in a very blue moon RTA. Like maybe I made it seem like you could use him in RTA all the time. Once in a blue moon in RTA, not like all the time, just against certain comps, right? And I wouldn't really use him too much I wouldn't really use him in Arena. So, anyway, it's a Guild War Guild Siege unit. So, anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always in the next one.